As the girl tries to enter the company gate, the security guard quickly pushes her back and says, "Where do you think you're going?" The girl replies softly, "I came to meet my father." The guard laughs and says sarcastically, "Don't make me laugh, girl. That man is the owner of this company. Look at you. Do you really expect me to believe he's your father?" The girl calmly says, "Madam, I don't want any trouble. I just want to see my dad." But the guard shouts, "I'll give you 3 seconds to leave or I'll call the police." Just then the cleaning lady comes by and asks, "Why are you treating this girl so badly?" The guard answers angrily, "Look at her. She looks like a thief." The girl cries out, "Papa, Papa," and tries to run inside, but the guard pushes her to the ground. The cleaning lady shouts, "She's just a child. How can you treat her like an animal?" The guard snaps back, "I don't care if she's a child or an adult." The girl says, "If my dad finds out how his workers treat people," the guard interrupts, "That's enough. Get out of here." She forces the girl to leave, then turns to the cleaning lady and says, "And you, Lucha, go clean the bathroom. There was no water earlier, so I left you a gift in there." Then she walks away laughing. The poor woman sighs and says to herself, "What if that girl really was the boss's daughter? No, but I have to find out." She runs after the girl and asks gently, "Tell me the truth. Are you really Donna Staben's daughter?" The girl nods. "Yes, I'm telling the truth." The woman says, "I'm risking my job, but if you're telling the truth, I'll help you." The girl smiles and says, "Don't worry, your job will be safe." Just then, the secretary comes and says, "Instead of wasting time, go do your work." The woman replies, "No, Miss Liliana, this girl is the boss's daughter." The secretary laughs. "This girl? She could be anything, but not the boss's daughter." She takes a few coins from her pocket, throws them at the girl and says, "Here, take this and go buy something to eat." Then she walks away laughing. The cleaning lady looks sad and says, "I'm sorry, dear, I don't know what's wrong with these people, but I'll help you." She runs to the guard and says, "That girl went to the back." The guard rushes off to find her, but the woman quickly hides the girl in a room and whispers, "Go now, straight to your father's office." Meanwhile, inside the office, the secretary is talking to the boss. She smiles and says, "I always see you alone. Your wife or family never visits. Do you live alone?" The boss replies, "No, I have a wife and a daughter." The secretary says flirtatiously, "But don't you think you deserve a better partner? Someone who can travel with you? Maybe someone like me?" The boss laughs. "Really? Maybe in another life." The secretary looks shocked and embarrassed. The boss frowns. "Your behavior is unacceptable." The secretary suddenly grabs him and tries to kiss him. At that moment, the girl runs in, crying, "Papa!" The guard also arrives and grabs the girl, but the boss stops her immediately and says, "Leave her. She's my daughter." The girl cries, "I came to see you, but these women insulted me, laughed at me, and said I don't look like your daughter." The boss turns angry. "What is going on here?" The guard stammers, "Sir, I didn't know. Look at her clothes." The boss says firmly, "What about her clothes? My daughter dresses however she wants, and I respect that." Then the cleaning lady enters. The girl says, "Papa, Miss Lucha helped me." The boss asks, "Is that true?" Lucha nods. "Yes, sir. The girl told them she was your daughter from the beginning, but they didn't believe her." The boss shouts, "So you two were the ones lying." The guard tries to explain, but the boss cuts her off. "Enough, Rosa, you're fired. You disrespected my family." The guard begs, "Please, sir, give me one more chance." Then he turns to the secretary. "And you, Liliana, you're fired too." She gasps, "Me? But I have a degree." The boss says coldly, "Maybe you do, but you have no respect or morals, I told you. I have a wife and daughter, yet you still behaved shamefully. Both of you, get out." As they walk away, the girl stops the secretary and says, "Wait." She picks up the same coins the secretary threw earlier, hands them to her, and says, "Here, you need these more than I do." The boss smiles and says, "Thank you, Miss Lucha. You protected my daughter's dignity. From now on, you'll be the new head of security." If you like this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.